What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, we back with some TikTok Neil here with what do non-Americans think of Americans? These are always interesting, and of course, this is in TikTok format. Usually I do it in Reddit, but this is gonna be interesting to see what other people think about non-Americans think about Americans, especially in person. So we get the full gist right here. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all make sure y'all send me some more video suggestions so I can check out some new content if you have it for me. You know what I'm saying? But let's jump into this.
What do you think of American people?
I think sometimes it can be a little cold when you try to relate to them. Yeah, it's maybe a little hard to create maybe a strong relation with them.
Yeah.
I mean that's been my experience so far with Americans.
Gotcha. So do you think Argentinians are more open and they're more friendly?
Yeah, I mean, if we speak about making a new friendship, yeah, usually they are more warm, maybe.
More warm.
And I feel like with Americans, like back to this, I feel like with Americans, like it depends on your value. So what I mean by value, it depends on how much money you make, your job status, title, and all those things. Like if you have a doctor, you think a doctor just gonna be friends with somebody that work at Burger King? Probably not. So those job titles matter to Americans, you know, especially when it comes to those type of friendships.
A new friendship, yeah, usually they are more warm, maybe.
More warm.
Have you ever wondered what foreigners think of us as Americans? Well, I'm here to share some common opinions. The fact that we tip for services is completely strange to foreigners. Most countries do not have a tipping culture. Being an immigrant myself, I can agree. The fact that we wear shoes inside the house. Having been raised by immigrants, I can 100%.
I still remember when I first started doing these type of videos, people came for me because I said we wear shoes in the house.
Vouch for this fact. If you don't take your shoes off at the door when you go to my parents' house, you might as well not come in. A huge pet peeve of theirs is when we refer to ourselves as our heritage. So Greek, Italian, Irish, when most of us don't even speak the language. They would rather we just address ourselves as Americans. Okay, this one hit close to my little Midwestern self. The fact that we talk to strangers. Foreigners find it strange that we will just engage in conversations in public with perfect strangers. I'm sorry that I grew up in the Midwest and cannot help myself. I have to start conversations in the grocery checkout lane with a woman I'll never see again.
So what do you think of people in the United States?
I've been to America multiple times, and I think that I've always been received with like open arms.
I love how they're not
mainly
afraid.
Elders.
They're not afraid like to talk to you on the streets. You know, sometimes when I've been there, like they tell you like, I love your skirt, I love that.
Yeah.
That doesn't
They're
happen
very
here.
outgoing.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Was
I
it
love
guys
that.
mostly?
No,
Girls too?
yeah,
Oh, cool.
mostly girls actually. Yeah,
Ah, mostly
I love
girls.
that. Yeah,
Yes.
Wow.
they stop like their cars to say, "Girl, I love that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
those pants. Thank you.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be
They're
cold,
pretty
but
cool.
it was actually
Yeah.
like a girl saying, "Oh my God, I love your hair. Oh my God, I love
Yeah,
your sunglasses."
yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my God, thank you. That just made my day."
Wow.
Okay, so it looked like they had a good experience, you know, especially wearing nice clothes and stuff.
Do you think of us? What is your impression of America?
I'm Canadian, and there's definitely a stereotype, but for people who stereotype Americans, and that is that everybody thinks that Americans have guns. All Americans,
Oh yeah.
you just gotta be watching for the guns. I met a guy online who lived in the States, and I was gonna go meet him in person for the first time. Somebody heard about it, and they were like, "Careful," and they weren't saying careful because like careful, he may have been catfishing you. No. They were worried about his gun.
Dang.
And I was like, I'm pretty sure he likes to go on bike rides and run and
Do
play
other
chess on his
things.
chess app. I think I'm gonna be okay. Anyways, a month later, he asked me to be his girlfriend, and we've been dating for 8 months. So
That's nice.
This is what
Yeah,
British
all Americans don't have guns. But I'm sure you'll probably find something that deep.
later,
A
he
good
asked me
amount.
to be his girlfriend, and we've been dating for 8 months. So
this is what British people think of American commercials or adverts.
You shut up, you lying piece of shit.
What? He like it. He just sitting there in like a massage chair. What is that little gaming chair with a massager?
Black Americans, I think everyone is like hip hop. Okay. Like everyone's okay. I think everyone's on 10 minutes. Okay. Whoa. Maybe white Americans. Like especially in the UK, we do not have a good view of that.
What are your views?
I think it's more like like they try to emulate black
What is that
culture,
sound?
but you don't actually give credit, things like that.
Yeah, of course.
But I think that's what it's portrayed. Yeah, stuff like that.
I don't know what's wrong with this sound.
Today we're gonna ask foreign exchange students what they think about the U.S.
Shit. The best thing about the US is Mexican food. Fishpula. Bro, it's a shitty country. Not very nice.
It was good. It's a shit.
Not good, bro. That's good.
They like, we going back home after this year.
Why is everything so big? Like trucks and Costco?
Americans are weird. Yeah, they are.
People are weird.
Americans are so weird.
It's a cool place, but like the social activities is kind of odd.
Italy's better.
You know anybody outside
What
of
school they go to? They school.
America, please tag them. What do you think of us?
The people from the United States that I associate with, who I am mutuals with, who I have met over the years and fostered relationships with, I view them as kind, wonderful, caring, warm people, and I wouldn't trade them for the universe. But I don't see myself visiting the United States again anytime soon. Because, quite frankly, the United States scares the hell out of me. It seems like the United States is ground zero for every pseudo-intellectual, anti-intellectual, anti-science bunch of nonsense that creates an existential crisis for all of humanity. Nationalism, the exceptionalism, it's weird. And you view this document from the 1700s as sacrosanct, and you won't update it because, God forbid, you get robbed of your opportunity to be the next John McClane from Die Hard.
So I'm from America, if you can't tell, I'm from New York. So what do you think about the Americans?
Americans?
Yeah.
I just think they are very lazy.
They're very what?
Lazy. Lazy! Oh my god!
You do find some that are. You do find some. But I think laziness kind of spread because there's a lot of laziness around the world. Boba. I like pizza. I don't know about I tried boba. It wasn't something I could drink all the time. To me, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me.
And probably because they always travel in cars.
Okay.
That's like just my perception.
Your perception of them, okay. I kind of agree.
I've never been to America, but that's what
you think.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And I want you to rate my British accent. Okay? So, you look very...
They did this video with a lot of construction going on.
Lovely today, mate.
What do you think of America?
Well, I think they're the devil.
I think they can be a bit up themselves.
Fucking hate the accent.
The portion's a bit bigger, I must say. Everything's a bit more grander.
Loud.
Passionate. A lot of Americans talk like really like this.
I look at it as like the land of opportunities.
You have better fast food than us. You have Donald Trump.
Donald Trump? What do you think of him?
Seems like a bit of a dickhead.
Just a lot of fake tan that's going on there, isn't it?
Yeah.
He needs to control that little toupee that he's got.
They only know about their country. They don't know about any other country.
What do you think of people from America?
I don't like some things like the system of health.
System of health.
Healthcare,
Yeah. And the private education, because we are right now in a public university.
Yeah. And it's free here?
Yeah, this is free.
Wow.
University of Buenos Aires.
Shut up. And the healthcare, is it free here too?
Yes, we have a
wow.
And a great quality of health.
Yeah.
That's good.
Argentina is the best country in the world.
Yeah! We have Peronism.
And Maradona.
Today we found someone here in Colombia. What's your name?
Morgana.
Morgana. Okay, gotcha. Are you Colombian or where are you from?
I'm actually from Costa Rica, but I come here often.
You come here often. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna ask you some questions. Now I want you to give me the most brutal, honest opinion about gringos. What do you think about them?
They come sometimes to look for prostitution or cheap prostitutes or things like that. Sometimes they go way too crazy and they think they're God or something because of the money.
Oh, dang.
What do you think of us? What is your impression of America?
The US is a country rife with disillusionment. Phrases like freest, richest, most prosperous country in the world are constantly thrown around. And while these things may be true, they are only true for a small fraction of people, because it is also one of the most unequal. Brits, Canadians, Germans, French people, we are all told that we have less freedoms than Americans by Americans. That's not their fault, it's what they've been told throughout their lives. But we can't figure out what freedoms we don't possess that they do. And the answer is, there are none. Apart from
at least y'all actually have some freedom when it comes free healthcare, you know, free tuition, all these things. At least that's some demonstration of free as well. So it's like y'all free to go to the hospital, free to go to school. With us, that come at a price. People are hesitant.
Maybe to carry a gun, a killing machine, and that we have slightly stricter laws on hate speech, so that we may walk down our streets and feel that bit safer. Every other Western liberal democracy looks on America in shock and awe. Healthcare is considered a human right everywhere else. We feel sorry for Americans.
I feel sorry for us too, man. Especially as I got older and started realizing, like, as I know I mentioned this in previous videos, like some things that we think that are normal, it's not normal. You know, some things that we did, we just, we got to do this, you know, and you just go through the motion of things. And then you realize, like, wait a minute, this shouldn't be at all, but it is. So, definitely agree. Like, certain things just shouldn't be. It shouldn't. But, glad that this was people's honest opinions. That one school, they had a lot of people, non-Americans in that school. Us, we usually had like a few, not too many, but you know, everybody really grew up with us. If they were non-American, they still kind of like grew up since elementary and stuff. But yeah, this was interesting. Definitely gotta check out part 2, because I think this is important. What people think, and most people, even if they haven't visited, they see what's going on. They see that, dang, that's a problem. And it's not that they just like, oh, America sucks, even though some people say that. But they're just like, it could be better. It's like everywhere else around the world, we have this, we have that. If y'all supposed to be the land of the free, y'all supposed to be the richest country, why aren't y'all doing these things? So, but y'all let me know what y'all think about this. That's all I have. It's just crazy. Yeah. It's crazy, definitely crazy. But y'all hit that subscribe button. Continue to send me video suggestions. And y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.